Welcome to video 2. In this video we will talk about Greek traditions. And a lot of them I feel like are very similar to traditions of other cultures. However, there's a good bit that some people will be like, what the hell is that? And to be fair, yeah, what the hell is that? A lot of traditions are really norms or embedded into everyday life, Like, for example, if you're seeing somebody like your friend or your relative or neighbors, because usually neighbors know each other, talk about each other, friends, um you'll curse them out, and it's not in a derogatory way. It's just curse them out for fun, like well, not for fun, but the way you're talking, you just curse them out. I don't even know how to explain it. See, you'll see your friend and you'll be like, "Έλα malaga con eso χρόνια, πού σε τόσο καιρό?" Like that. You know what I mean? Like, and you're just talking, and it just comes out naturally because we're just so unkind that it's kind. In most Western cultures, there is the middle finger. In Greece, we also use the middle finger. However, it's not as prominent as the muja. Now, the muja is na. Pretty much when you're pissed off at somebody, or if you're driving, yeah, a lot of times when you're driving, you'll see people προχώρα ρε, έλα, 2 χρόνια περιμένω, like that kind of thing, like you're waiting for somebody to move and you're just like, the hell, move on, like, yeah, Greeks are not great drivers. I think a lot of tourists, a lot of my friends who've gone to Greece, or people who see it in movies, are like, why don't they know how to drive? And reality is, everybody drives like that. It's just how it is, it's like culture. Yeah, because I feel like in a lot of instances you can just slide some money in your driving instructor's pocket and they'll be like, yeah, here you go, no test for you, you passed, A+, like that. So the muja is considered offensive, but you can also do it with the cursing, in friendly setting. It wouldn't be offensive if you're doing it to your friends, but if you were just doing it to some rando person, they'd be really offended, In the previous video, I talked about people going out all the time for coffee, and just staying for coffee, from dusk till dawn, or dawn to dusk, yeah. And there is a specific type of coffee we drink, which is called the frappe. Right, you're gonna think now, oh, a frappe, you get a Starbucks, you order a frappe. And that's not what a frappe is. A frappe is, it's you buy the ready packet and then you just make it and you shake it and you put milk in it and water in it and sugar, a lot of sugar, because it's really strong, makes your nerves go crazy. I used to make them for my dad when I was little. I think I still would make them for my dad if he asked me, but he doesn't because he makes them for me now. Yeah, but it's the traditional Greek coffee. Yeah, we have filtered coffee and stuff, but a frappe is where it's at, when you go out, that is what you get. That's the absolute drink you drink when you're at the beach, just laying there sipping on your frappe. That is the ideal Greek summer, the Greek summer of a Greek. Summer, you just beach. It's tradition, just go to the beach. When I was little, I lived very close to the beach, 10-minute walk. So we would just go to the beach every single day. Go to the beach. I don't think it's summer in Greece if you don't start going to the beach. If you're not going to the beach and you live in Greece, I think there's something, well, you must be sick or something. It's not even offensive thing to say, it's just how it is. Everybody just goes to the beach. And when you're at the beach, the younger people tend to play with rackets, kind of like tennis, but it's not really tennis. And all the older people or the people with kids who sit in the front always complain, go play somewhere else with that. And, all the young people are just, playing and annoying them. It's really fun to watch. And also, everybody plays soccer. In school, you play soccer. In recess, you play soccer. Everybody's on a, intramural team, soccer team or whatever. I used to play soccer when I was in elementary school, just for fun with the boys. But in gym, because I had a very sexist teacher, the boys would play soccer, the girls would play volleyball. We would not be allowed to play soccer. Or he'd be play whatever you want, just don't play soccer. I don't know why he would do that, but that's just how it was, right? Sexist society. While going out, everybody smokes. I actually had a really big shocker because I went back to Greece, I hadn't gone in 3 years. And then I went back in September, and then just went back in January again. And everybody smokes. All my cousins who are my age, they smoke. Everybody in my family, well, not everybody in my family, but my dad smokes. A lot of people I know smoke. Everybody smokes. Like, there's laws that don't let you smoke indoors, but actually shops don't care about the law and they just let you smoke indoors because then they wouldn't get any business, you know? Everybody smokes. And really, you just feel like an outcast when you don't smoke, but I will never smoke. Anyway, also, if you haven't noticed, everybody talks with their hands. Like, big thing, talk with your hands. Also, very strong facial expressions. Like, if somebody doesn't like you or if somebody likes you, it'll be very easy to notice that just by looking at them and how they're looking at you and what they're saying and what they're doing with their face, because it's like very obvious. Holidays. So, I am not going to talk about Lent in this video because that will be my next one, since, right now it's like a Bokugas time. It's like, Lent is starting, so that will be the next video explaining, because there's many differences between traditional Catholic Easter, Protestant Easter, and Greek Easter. It's like, they're not different because in essence they're the same, but the things you do are like different, Let's see. We're going to talk about Christmas and New Year's. So during Christmas time, in America and other parts of the world, I've seen that everybody gives, like, the presents to the kids or with each other, like the family's changing for Christmas. But in Greece, that happens New Year's, actually. Like, Christmas is just a time when you go to church in the morning, then you go to your grandma's house or somebody's house, and you have, like, a nice big dinner, then you go home. However, New Year's, you go at, like, nighttime, right? You go around, like, at 8:39, and you'll sit there, you have a nice dinner, and then when the clock strikes 12, you actually have to go outside the house, and then you have to take a pomegranate, right? And you take the pomegranate and you, like, throw it on the ground and you break it. And I think the symbol of that is that you just throw away all the bad shit from last year and just embrace the new year and the new stuff life's gonna bring you. That has not worked for me, but might work for some other people, so whatever. And yeah, and then you're meant to walk back in the house with your right foot. Again, symbolizing no bad stuff. You start the year the right way. Yeah. And the little kids and the family just exchange gifts at midnight. Like after you pomegranate, foot, door, walk back in. Then I think when I was little, right, that was like the best part of the whole year, just exchanging gifts. Yeah, you start your year in a very high note and then just goes downhill from there. Yeah, but the thing I would look forward to the most is just going to my grandma's house, pomegranate, door, walk, tradition, gifts. Just gifts, yeah. But yeah, you just exchange your gifts once you come back from all that. And then the little kids go to sleep, the adults stay up, and then the next morning you wake up and, oh my god, Santa Claus gave you a present, right? So it's not Christmas, you're doing New Year's. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then just Lent and Easter's like a whole different thing. I only really need like 10 minutes explaining that because it's a long story. We do for Christmas time. On Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, we go and the kids go primarily and sing Garada, which is like Christmas carols. And you usually, because in the city in Athens where I lived, everybody lives in like apartment buildings with like 6 floors, so like roughly 100 people. I want to say 100 families maybe. In the apartment building. So you and your friends, or like by yourself with your mom or something, you go and you sing Christmas carols, like a little triangle thing. You're just like, yeah, like that thing. And then people give you money when you're done. So like I would actually go with my friends. We'd be pretty successful. We'd make like before the crisis hit and stuff. We'd make like each person would get 100 euros a go. So I'd spend all my money buying Barbie houses and stuff. I wish I didn't do that, but Barbie houses. And then you also do it on New Year's Eve, which is like a different Christmas carol than the Christmas carols you do on Christmas. But yeah, you do that, and pretty much the kids get so much money that they go and just buy toys. I like, it was my favorite day, like after I got my Christmas money, and then I would just go like spend it all on toys. It was like best time of my life. Christmas time was just the best time of my life. I have other holidays here and there, right? But Maya is the 1st of May, where you pretty much have no school. It's like kind of like the unofficial beginning of summer, where you kind of like, because the weather in Greece by that time is already like really hot, like really hot. Talking like maybe 75, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe like 25 Celsius, you know? And pretty much what you do is the little kids get off school, you go to like fields and you pick out flowers and you make like a nice little wreath and you put it outside your house. What we also have in the month of March is called, you put like a little marti on your hand, which is pretty much just red and white string. And what that symbolizes is that, you know, just to be protected so you don't get a sunburn because the sun starts getting, you know, really hot in springtime. So you supposedly by wearing that, you're not going to get sunburned and you can be protected from the harmful rays of the sun type of thing, you know? In conjunction with birthdays, everybody has a name day. Well, most people do because the people who are named after saints have their name day on the saint's feast day. Like my name is Costadina, so my name day will be on May 21st because it is Ayu Costadino Nayenelenis Day, you know? So other people will have their name days on their saint's feast day. But not everybody has a name day because some people are like, you know, like Dionysi is named after a Greek god, so they don't really have a feast day, but, you know, sucks for them. Yeah, so what you do on that day is pretty much, like, when I was in school, when I was little, we used to just go and buy stuff from, like, the bakery and just give it to your class, you know, just, it's my name day, you know, here's a sweet, because it's my name day, and I had a lot of people with, because it's like 2 saints in one day for me. So a lot of people had their name days on that day, so everybody would bring sweets, you know, and you would just go around to your favorite teachers and give them some, go around to your favorite friends, give them 2 instead of 1, you know, other classes, your classmates. I went to a fairly small school, so it was like 120 kids in like over 6 grades, you know, so it was like very small, so yeah, but that's like not more than a birthday, but like your godmother is supposed to give you a present on your name day, you know, like you still get stuff even though it's not your birthday, like it's considered, you know, like a big thing. I feel like this was fairly long. I feel like I was blabbing for a good while, but you know, gotta get your message to the world. Okay, so next video I will talk about Greek Lent and Greek Easter because that is a very current topic, and I will see what I will progress to after that. However, I would like to thank everybody who watches these because, you know, I feel like I always talk about this stuff and I talk to people who really don't care to listen. So it's nice that I can just leave this here and whoever just wants to listen just goes and listens. And 200 views already, I was like, wow. Probably half of them is just me, like, you know, refreshing. But I feel like, you know, just having it there is a nice thing to do. So thanks everybody who watches. Thanks everybody who thumbs up. Thanks everybody who subscribes. I appreciate it. I'm not doing this for any other reason other than I just want to get this out of my chest, you know? So yeah.